Okay, so we'll go to the scan me. Once you scan, you'll go to this website here. This has our mission instructions, everything else involved with it, the calculator for your score, and all of our names down here, as well as a little brief about our story and our mission. So let's go to the first puzzle. It's going to give you instructions to press start to see the number of lights that show up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, once that's done, you're going to hit what number you think it was. If you hit the wrong number, it'll get mad at you and do a red light. If you are correct, it'll go off and you'll get the QR code. So next step is for the user to come over here, hit start.
And then there we go.
Okay, now the timer started. You'll go and scan the QR code with your phone. And then there you go. Now you have the controls for the phone right there. Forward, left, right, stop, grip, release, and home. Now it's time for the rover to go on its little adventure. Or big adventure. So the first thing it'll come up on is this ultrasonic sensor right here, which starts default at 100 points. Think of that as your shield. But then as you can see, there's an ultrasonic in the slime, and you don't want to get your rover too close to that slime. So it's up to you to navigate properly. Yes, it is a little slow, but this is the moon and we're not dealing with the best technology, so deal with it. As you can see, the rover needs to be constantly adjusted, so you cannot stop paying attention to it at least once. Okay, and then our driver is going to try to stay as far away from this toxic waste as possible. We'll see how that goes. Oh, apparently not so good. He got some points off. Oh, he's getting more points off. Oh, he's getting close. There we go. And as you can see, every time he messes up, he loses points, but it will start recharging after a little bit. So you're not SOL if it gets too bad. But for now, let's get over to our payload. Okay, we're approaching. Opening the grip. Oh. And we've gripped the payload. So now we're on the final phase of the mission, getting it back to base. Now, you can see here, it'll come along, keep going along its merry little way. And now we're reaching the final step. So, the driver will now have to solve a problem. As you can see here, it's a little math problem. So we'll go ahead and hit the correct answer. The data will be sent to the command center. And the gate will then open. So our brave driver will then enter the gate. And then once he does, our last M5 will then show stop the timer and scan QR code for website because the drone is successfully there. Okay, so you hit the timer. Once the timer is hit, we'll go ahead and send the data to the command center. Perfect, excellent job, Fallout Boy approves. Okay, and then we'll come over here to the rank page, and let's take our 2 scores. So we have on here right now 63.5, and then on here we have our time, which was 62, or sorry, 23, 239, right. I can't count. And as you can see, we are a Master Chief out of possible rankings right here. So we did a pretty good job. And that is the entire project for Rover Moonbase Alpha. As for the last part of our mission, we come over here, we have our command center that shows our puzzles, and if we hit refresh, they're all completed. And if we go back, and then here we'll show our MongoDB right here, and we can go ahead and do find and pretty. And as you can see, there is the data dump for all of our all of our information, all of our different puzzles. And then if you come down here, we have the Eves server showing all of those posts and gets from our different and various N5s to the main server running on a Raspberry Pi.